the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Off to the inside, intercepted Alabama. Touchdown run.
And everything college and high school sports. Now, let's join Andy, Brett, Randy, and Luke for this edition of Sports Blitz Live.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome into the latest edition of Sports Blitz Live. I am Andy Graham alongside Jeremy Jeffcoat. We'll be with you for the next hour or two, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of sports. A lot going on, of course. Basketball in full swing. We're midway through the college basketball season. I'm already thinking about football. I'm wanting to talk about football, but and we'll talk a little bit about football tonight. But certainly, we got the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday.
Yeah,
that's always something. I mean, how many 100 million people will watch?
Yeah, I think I've watched. I think I've watched every Super Bowl since 1983. I was trying to remember.
Is that right?
When my first Super Bowl was, and 83 was the Redskins, right?
I believe so.
And
yeah.
I think that was the first Super Bowl that I remember watching.
Okay.
So that's a long time. Was that 40, 43 years?
The first one that I really remember paying attention to was 85 with the Bears. Yeah. But I mean, it's become an event, certainly. And the games back then, the games were a lot of them were blowouts.
Yeah.
But as of in the last 20 years, they've been really good games. So that's been something. So we'll dedicate a lot of time to that. We'll talk about the Super Bowl and some of the things going on with that. CBS comes out with some power rankings for the SEC in 2026.
I couldn't disagree with them anymore if I tried. Is Dennis Dodd still a thing? Is he still around? Did he do
I
this?
guess. I don't know.
Okay. It had to be a Dennis Dodd. This is some of the ignorant stuff he would publish.
It's interesting, if nothing else, for sure. So we'll take a look at that. Some college basketball going on right now. Ole Miss and Tennessee. Tennessee with a 1-point lead on Ole Miss, 26-25 right now at halftime. Low scoring. That's typical Rick Barnes. And you got Texas up 35-31 on South Carolina. A light week here. A lot of teams off in the midweek in the SEC this week. Alabama had the week off last week. Or was it last week? I think it was.
Yeah, it was last
in the midweek, and Auburn in the midweek off this week. Okay, so we'll talk about some of the games that took place last weekend. We'll talk about some of the games that are going to take place this weekend as well. But surprisingly, you got Texas A&M sitting there on top of the SEC standings. And we can talk about that. That's kind of one of those. By the way,
things. They are now 17-4 and 7-1 in the Southeastern Conference.
They
are ranked.
No, not ranked.
Not ranked.
Not ranked in the top 25.
Once again, is this some Dennis Dodd stuff?
I don't know how to explain that other than people just they refuse to believe in Texas A&M. I don't know what the deal is.
I mean, here's the thing. For 2 years now, we've refused to believe in Indiana, or at least I did.
Yeah.
But sometimes, sooner or later, when you're just crushing it, you need to be rewarded for that.
That's true. I mean, I don't know what they got to do, but maybe beat Alabama Saturday.
That would be Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay. Yes. So maybe, I don't know.
They will be ranked if they win that game at Coleman. For Alabama, coming off of that Florida game, they really need a win, though, and they're at home.
Yeah.
And as healthy roster-wise as they've been since really the first of the year.
Right.
So it's a good chance for Alabama to get a home win Wednesday and hang a skin on the wall, as they say.
True. Love to get your thoughts on any of the things going on. 256-234-6221. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. Open it tonight. Just, kind of random. Bill Belichick passed over for the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, and it projected today that Robert Kraft he was up for the Hall of Fame as well in the whatever the category.
Contributions to
Contributions,
the game.
Yeah. He will be passed over as well for a first. Now, okay, Robert Kraft aside, I mean, who cares about that? But Bill Belichick not being a first ballot Hall of Famer in the NFL.
When you're an owner in the NFL and you establish a 20-year dynasty the way Robert Kraft did.
Yeah.
How many Super Bowls they win? Was it 7?
They won 6.
They won 6?
I believe so.
Okay. And Belichick, too.
And went 9 times.
Yeah. I'm just
9 times.
I hate to put every bad sports decision on Dennis Dodd, but did Dennis Dodd do the voting? So, anyway, yeah, stupid. Bill Belichick not getting in the Hall of Fame on the first ballot is dumb as a rock. What else do you have to do? He's the second winningest coach all time. He has more Super Bowls than anybody.
I must say that again. They went to the Super Bowl 9 times.
Yeah. And everybody always goes, well, it's Brady. It wasn't Belichick. Really? Because Brady didn't really become Brady till he was about 4 years into his starting career. The first 2 or 3 years, just a game manager, man. And Belichick was winning a whole lot of games with a really, really advanced defensive scheme that people couldn't figure out. And I always go back to this. Who wins, what have there been, maybe 5 Super Bowls won by guys that were less than really good quarterbacks? When you think about it.
Yeah.
I read something the other day. 18 of the previous 21 Super Bowls, you go back 21 years, 18 of the previous 21 Super Bowls were won with quarterbacks who are either in the Hall of Fame or will be first ballot Hall of Famers. 18 of the last 21. Not just good, Hall of Fame good.
Yeah.
So
that's not a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. That position matters, So yeah, and then the Pat Kraft, and look, they both have their controversies, but Pat Kraft had his unsavory, massage parlor stuff.
That kind of just went away.
It did. And then, of course, Belichick, I think somebody said they wanted to make a point about the Deflategate and the Spygate stuff and, and all that. But, yeah.
Now, there is some kind of quirky voting that you have to do when it comes to the NFL Hall of Fame. Like, there's you can only vote for 3 of the 5 that are on there.
You can't just vote like yes on everybody.
Yeah. So, and there may be some guys that are up on their last go around, and they may be less deserving, but it's their last chance, so you got to vote for them instead of somebody that's more deserving. So, it's that's the one thing the NFL does where you go, what?
Yeah, but here's the thing: last chance or not, if you're responsible for filling out that ballot, who is out there that you would go, yeah, I'm going to leave Belichick off because I got to get them in. I mean, just in recent history, can you, maybe Tom Brady when his turn comes, right? Maybe Tom Brady.
Does Tom Brady not go in as a first ballot?
I mean, he was heavily implicated in the whole Deflategate thing.
Yeah.
So, now, that would truly be, I kind of go back to, and some people have said it, there's some folks on that committee that should lose their vote.
Yeah.
No, and they're just are.
Now let's be clear. Bill Belichick is going to get into the Hall of Fame. Robert Kraft is going to get into the Hall of Fame.
One would think.
I don't think there's any question about that. Is it the same as in baseball? I mean, obviously Mariano Rivera, the first ballot Hall of Famer, it was a thing for, in baseball, that was, you don't go in the first ballot. Yeah. For whatever reason, that's just the way it was. In baseball, that's the way somebody didn't vote for Babe Ruth.
Again, that's another one
unanimous.
That's another one of those idiotic.
Now, that it was unanimous Hall of Fame.
Right.
I mean, unanimous first ballot,
But that's another one of those ridiculous, like, oh, well, that's how we do it in baseball.
Well, I mean, if Hank Aaron, somebody started it, and then you just, at this point, you couldn't say, well, if Babe Ruth wasn't a unanimous, if Hank Aaron wasn't unanimous, if Willie Mays wasn't a unanimous, then nobody could be a unanimous.
Yeah.
So.
Or you can look at it and go, but they should have been.
They should have been.
Yeah.
Sure. But, is it just that, or was it?
Well,
did
no,
it have
because
something to do?
In the NFL, people go in the first ballot all the time.
Well, I was going to say, was it the Deflategate thing, or was it like you said? Was it?
Well, what I heard, or at least what I read, and what a lot of people have confirmed, reporters have confirmed, is that Bill Polian, who a lot of people remember, longtime GM with the Colts and Chargers for a while too, wasn't he?
That sounds
Maybe?
right.
I don't know. Anyway, Bill Polian was the one that was like apparently lobbying other voting members to punish Belichick for the Spygate and Deflategate thing. Well, we'll punish him this time for that, and then he can go in next time.
Yeah.
And again, if that's the case, Bill Polian should lose his voting privilege on that committee, because you shouldn't lobby other guys to leave somebody off. That's not your job. Your job is to vote and keep your mouth shut.
How many people are on this committee?
Enjoy your $300 glass of scotch that's sitting in front of you. You know what I mean?
How many people are on this committee? Do you know?
I think it was 50.
Really? Okay, that's
you
right.
Had to get 40.
You got to get 40.
You had to
out
get
of
40
the 50.
out of the 50 votes.
How do they determine who votes?
Now that I could.
Does it rotate, I wonder?
I'm sure the owners have a list, and they go, okay, we'll put this person in there and that person, whatever.
Yeah. Bill Belichick, 9 Super Bowls, not in the NFL.
The second
Hall of
winningest
Fame.
NFL coach of all time.
Well, it's almost like Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens not being in the Major League Baseball.
Yeah, and which is a little bit of a different. I would argue it's a little bit different.
It is a little, but still.
But I think Barry Bonds probably deserves to be there.
Well, I mean, it's like your greatest player.
But then you're arguing that, because my argument would be, well, Barry Bonds, had he not been taking PEDs, would still be a Hall of Famer because he was a good enough player before he turned into the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have hit all those home runs, and that wouldn't have become his thing. And, so like I said, I think when you affect the integrity of the game in that way, I'm okay if someone chooses not to give you their vote. I don't look, the whole Spygate thing. Guys, coach has been stealing signals on the sideline forever. I mean,
but they hadn't been setting up video cameras.
This is true. That we go back to the Astros. Nobody's taken away their title yet, have they?
No, they have not.
Okay.
Just bang the drum, baby. All right, we got to take our first break here on Sports Blitz Live. Again, love to hear from you, 256-234-6221. We'll be right back right after
Sportz
this.
Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama, is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, They do service work and got a great crew there. Keep us in mind. Don't you go by Forbes Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Here at Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we value what truly makes a home a home. And that's why we're proud to offer America's #1 brand of siding and exterior products. James Hardie creates possibilities with an array of colors and textures. We offer the full line of James Hardie products, from Hardie plank to artisan siding and everything in between, giving you, our customer, options to have the best. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Zaxby's birthday cake milkshakes are back. Just in time for Zaxby's 35th birthday, so they're gifting you half-off handcrafted milkshakes. Happy birthday to us all. Zaxby's handcrafted milkshakes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. We are brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by JR Sports Bar and Grill. Wonderful place to have lunch or dinner right here in downtown Alexander City. They are off on Mondays, but be sure to check them out one day this week if you can. The food is absolutely tremendous. They do a tremendous job there. Great atmosphere. Great food, great help, great everything. They are kind of an institution here. If you want to get some great wings, they got a wide variety on the menu. Chris and Audrey do a tremendous job just all around there at JR's Sports Bar and Grill. All right, talking about college basketball, it was not a good week for the guys here in this state.
No.
Auburn went to Tennessee and lost 77-69. Alabama goes to Florida on a Sunday, no less. Kind of an odd thing, but it does not go well for them as well. I did not see that coming.
Florida, yeah, I don't know if I saw it necessarily being as dominant as it was from about the last 3 minutes of the first half through the first 5 minutes of the second half, right? It's kind of like in football, right? Last four, first four.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Alabama had a basket for like the last 3 minutes of the first half through the first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half. Like not a bucket.
Wow.
I'm stuck on 36 points forever. And so Florida really turned up the defensive intensity, and that's one thing that they can do. And look, Boogie Fland is not Walter Clayton.
No.
And, you know, thank God they don't have Walter Clayton, or nobody beat him. But Boogie Fland is also an excellent player, good distributor of the ball, and one heck of a defender. So he does add to that. He gives you some of that guard play. It's not as elite as Clayton, but it's very good.
Yeah.
And we know what their front court is. So
Yeah, no doubt. So what do you say about this Alabama team? What's your overall view of them? Now, they were not. Did they get what's his? I can't remember. Kid was at Auburn. Now he's at Alabama.
Holloway, Aiden Holloway.
Aiden Holloway. Did he play?
Aiden Holloway is back. Yeah.
Okay.
That was his second game back.
Okay.
First game back, he didn't do much. I don't know if he was just still kind of recovering and just getting healthy enough to play.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good. I mean, it was literally like Florida just put some sticky man basketball on Alabama, and Alabama couldn't get a shot on the perimeter, and the man-to-man was good enough that they weren't able to get to the hole. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when you take away the outside shot and you take away penetration to the basket, that's the only two things that Alabama does. That's all they do, you know. So
It's true.
Yeah.
What's your stance on the whole Bediako situation?
And, you know, it's one of those things where it's like until we get some set rules in place that are established and accepted and enforceable, because this whole thing, the Bediako thing, doesn't happen without the Najee thing happening, because that's when, you know, I don't know if you saw Nate Oates' press conference, but he talked about the situation. He said, well, you know, said after the Najee thing, he goes, you know, I was, you know, contacted by Bediako's agent and lawyer, whatever, and requested a meeting. Told me what they wanted to do, and if they could get him eligible, you know, would I put him on the team? I said, well, you get him eligible. I mean, if he's eligible, right? So until there is, and I think it's going to take the conference commissioners, all 10 of them, to get in a room, and the conferences are going to have to police it. And you're going to have to come up with some hard and fast rules, and you may need some legislation to back it up with, some antitrust legislation to back it up with. But, you know, I think, and again, this whole argument, well, it's, you know, we're going to allow the European pros to play because they don't have college basketball over there, so it's not fair to exclude them from college over here. And it's like there's different levels of European pros, right? There's highest level, which is really good pro basketball.
Yeah.
There's lower levels that are not. You know, difference between Bediako and Najee, according to the NCAA, is that he signed a two-way contract with the Spurs, whereas Najee had only signed a G League contract. But neither one of them ever played in an NBA game. They both were G League players.
But we don't consider semi-pros pro.
But because it was a two-way contract where the Spurs could have called him up,
Yeah.
then it's different. You see what I'm saying? It's the inconsistency of how you apply the rules that gets you into trouble.
Well,
I've always said when it comes to any sport, I don't care what the rule is, but apply it consistently across the board.
And the NCAA is about as inconsistent as anybody.
There's no question.
Any organization
other players
ever.
now, you know. And the thing with the Najee kid, you know, again, he didn't.
Is this the kid who wants to go to Baylor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid that went to Baylor, he actually was drafted. Bediako was not. He was drafted 31st in the first round.
All right. So it is a mess.
And we'll see. I mean,
around.
the next hearing I think is this Friday. And we'll see what comes on that hearing if the
And the judge from Tuscaloosa is no longer involved.
Well, it's still
Is this
another
one?
judge from Tuscaloosa.
Oh,
it's
is
just
it?
not one that
It's
contributes
just not
to the
one
Crimson
that-
Tide Foundation.
I see.
Right? Again, if you're going to have a trial in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, you're either going to get a Cumberland law or Alabama law grad. I mean, that's what you're going to get. So, but yeah, it's a different judge. So we'll see if they keep the TRO in place or if they change it up. I mean, we'll find out Friday. But again, when you're it's the same thing.
It hasn't made that much difference for Alabama.
No, but it does, I will say this: it does make them better. And if he does stay eligible, I think you'll start to see that in the one-loss record down the stretch. But I just don't know if it's going to. I don't know if Trinidad Chambliss is going to play quarterback at Ole Miss this year. I don't know if Joey Aguilar is going to play quarterback at Tennessee this year.
Yeah, Joey Aguilar now.
Now, imagine if you're Joey Aguilar. You just watched a college football player in the state you just played in get an extra year because the NCAA said, yeah, okay, that was junior college. We won't count that. So you're Joey Aguilar. You come back, you go, hey, I played junior college. Let's not count mine. Give me another year. They're like, nope, not you. Because you're not Pavia, right? Or whatever their reason is.
Yeah.
So, again, everybody wants to blame the coaches and the players because they're the ones we see on TV. Indianapolis is the problem. The NCAA is the problem. These problems have been compounding and created over 25 or 30 years, and we're reaping the whirlwind.
Yeah. Well, you talk about transparency. It'd be nice to see somebody, them come out and say, actually give some detailed reason. Okay, why did we, give this guy a waiver and this guy not a waiver?
Right.
Why did we, accept this guy's excuse but not this guy's? That would at least be something where you could look at it and go, okay, well, maybe I can understand that. But just blanketly saying no, yes, no, yes,
right.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and that's like I said, I'm no Tennessee fan, but I feel for Joey Aguilar. I get it, man. Pavia got it. Why can't I get it?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't. Chambliss too. I mean, so.
Yeah, Chambliss wasn't JUCO now. He was an NCAA athlete. It was Division II, but he was still an NCAA athlete. But he'll probably get it. But again, I'm not blaming Trinidad Chambliss.
No,
it's not his fault. The system screwed up.
The way that's going now, I don't blame any college athlete for wanting to stay as long as they can stay.
Trinidad Chambliss can go back to Ole Miss and make $4 million next year.
Easy.
And as much as I know pro scouts talk about how much they love the kid and all that, that's not going to change the fact that he's 5'10". The arm's not that strong. There's Trinidad Chambliss is not going to be a first-round pick, may not be a second-round pick. So if I'm him and I can make $4 million at Ole Miss next year, I want that extra year.
No doubt. All right, we're up against another break. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
Lake Martin now has a global connection for the best in pre-owned vehicles. The all-new Global Auto Exchange is now open on Cherokee Road in Alex City next to Cazador's Restaurant and is excited to serve Lake Martin with the finest pre-owned car, truck, and SUV selection at the market's most competitive prices and most versatile finance options. Global Auto handpicks all their inventory, and with 4 lots in the region, they have a selection that won't be beat. Whether pre-owned luxury to affordable work truck, Global Auto has the vehicle for you. We reward good credit and can work with challenge credit to get you the ride you want. Visit the all-new Global Auto on Cherokee Road, Alex City for the best selection, pricing, and inventory.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Hilleby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hilleby Towers in Alexander City.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you, talking about some college basketball. It's, of course, in the SEC. You mentioned it, Texas A&M, 17-4, 7-1, atop the SEC rankings, shocking everyone. Really, the only game they lost was an overtime loss to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And now, granted, you might, if you were an Auburn fan, say that perhaps they should have 2 losses, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But they do have officially 1 loss. Why do you think they are not ranked? I mean, do you think it does?
I think college basketball is a little bit too married to the RPI stuff, the metrics, right?
Okay.
And I've got no problem with them. I think it's a great way for tournament seeding and that sort of thing. But I do think you've got to have some balance between the metrics and the performance, right? Because by any talent metric, Indiana this year was the 43rd, 44th most talented team in the country.
Right.
They went 16-0 and just stomped everybody. You know, so yeah, there's got to be some balance.
Yeah, I would say that's probably true. Only 4 teams ranked this year, this SEC. I think it's safe to say that the conference as a whole is down from what it was last year. You know, I think at any point in time last year, there were 7, 8 teams ranked.
Yeah.
In the top 25. And how many did they get in last year? 13? Was it 12? Or there was some. I mean, it was a huge number.
Yeah.
Last year, I'm not sure they get in more than maybe 7 or 8 this year. Maybe
9.
Maybe 9.
Maybe 9.
Depending on bracketology. Depending on.
It depends on. Honestly, it depends on what happens with Mizzou, Auburn, Alabama, and Texas. And
I saw a bracketology yesterday or either this morning. Alabama was a 6 seed. Auburn was a 9 seed. I think that's probably fair.
I still think Auburn's playing good enough basketball right now to be higher than a 9 seed. And I think Alabama's capable of getting on a run and getting up to a 5 or a 4.
Yeah, I think they're capable.
So, you know, I think, again, we're just now hitting the midway point of the SEC season. There are going to be teams that get on runs late.
Yeah.
There are going to be teams that fall apart late. And we just don't know who those are going to be yet. I don't know who Missouri is, right? I think Missouri's capable of maybe 11 wins in conference.
Right.
But I also think they're capable of 11 losses in conference. Right. So, you know, it's the same thing for Auburn, same thing for Alabama, same thing for Georgia. So,
winner of the SEC this year, how many losses do they have?
4.
4.
Yeah.
I think they could have 5.
I don't think A&M can
done.
keep up this pace. I do think Florida can keep up their pace, and I'm not 100% sold on Vandy, but I really like Vandy.
Yeah.
And Arkansas. Look, we've watched Calipari do this a lot, and they'll be playing better basketball through February than they played in January.
Right. True. Okay. Texas A&M and Alabama tomorrow night. The matchup there is an interesting one. They both like to do a lot of the same things. They both like to fire it up. They both like to play fast.
Yeah.
They both like to shoot a lot of threes.
And rotate in a lot of people.
Yeah.
It should be interesting. This is a big one for Alabama. It's a much bigger game for Alabama than it is for A&M. A&M goes on the road, loses this game. Nobody's throwing them overboard, right?
Right.
Alabama loses another game at home, and then you got to start asking the question: is this just going to be a down year? There's no reason for it to be, with the talent they have on the court. So the question is, they're going to bring it all together and kind of start to right the ship a little bit down the stretch.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
What's the answer?
Don't know. If I had to guess, I would pick Alabama to win. I don't even know what the line is on that game. Do you?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't either. If I had to, being a home game and being in the situation Alabama's in, needing this win badly, I would probably lean Alabama on that. Alabama is a 6.5-point favorite, it looks like.
Okay.
No, I take that back. 8.5-point favorite.
Well, then.
So pretty solid favorite.
Pretty solid favorite, I would say. Yeah. Okay. Well, and again, Auburn has the off week, and then, at least midweek, and then Auburn, Alabama, in Auburn on Saturday.
Yeah.
That should be a fun game, as it always is. Any early thoughts on that?
Not really.
Yeah. Hard to tell which teams show up.
It is, and there's other considerations too. There's a court hearing on Friday that will have some impact on this game.
I would say so, because Auburn does not have a lot of size. That would make a big difference against Auburn.
Yeah, and if Alabama can run the two bigs out there, it gives them an advantage on the boards. It gives them an advantage in the paint that would help them. So. We'll see what happens on Friday. I think, but that's why I can't in a fairly even game. I'm usually going to favor the home team anyway.
Yeah.
So I would lean a little Auburn. The Bediako thing could make me lean stronger Auburn.
All right, we got to take another break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
You've dreamed about the perfect house. A place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
With football here, Martin's at Lake Martin is ready with the lake's best place for sports, fun, and entertainment. With your favorite teams on over 20 big screens. And Martin's is now open 7 days a week. Monday, trivia night. Tuesday, open cornhole tournaments. Wednesday, free pool. Thursday, our huge bingo night with food trucks. And every Friday and Saturday, live entertainment with food trucks. Sunday, enjoy NFL ticket with hot dogs and chili. This football season, make the best game plan. Go to Martin's on 34 in Dadeville, where every hour is happy hour.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Just a couple more segments left in the first hour of tonight's program. 256-234-6221 is our number. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. If you got any thoughts on the Super Bowl, you want to make a prediction. We are brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by Sunshine Heating and Air. For all your heating and cooling needs, give Kevin Keel and his crew a call today. They will be glad to help you out. Hope you made it through the bitter cold weekend that we had. I'm sure we're not through with winter quite yet, so if you need any adjustments or you need any kind of help with your heat pump or heating and cooling unit, give Sunshine Heating and Air a call today. JJ, some power rankings from CBS.
I think we should.
Brandon Marcello, you would say.
I just figured it was Dennis Dodd because some of the picks are just crazy.
Yeah.
But it turns out Dennis Dodd has retired, so I wish him well in his retirement. And apparently it's Brandon Marcello, who I generally like, but how he came up with these power rankings, I mean, he really needs to explain.
Well, okay, these are.
You want to start at the top or the bottom?
Let's start at the top.
Okay.
Because we know the bottom.
Because let me tell you where I am at the top.
Now, your Auburn Tigers are at number 12.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. If we're starting at the top, we'll get to that.
I just want to preface that to say, for all, look, we got to work. For all us Auburn fans, we got to work our way back up. Nobody's going to give us anything, and nor they should. But
Alabama went 7-1 in conference last year. They're 6th in the power rankings.
This is true. All right, okay. Here's the rank. Here's the reasoning.
Yeah.
I can just go ahead and say number 1, Texas.
Yeah.
Arch Manning, Cam Coleman, Scooby, or whatever the running back from NC State that they got. Defense, a lot of that.
They also signed a big-time left tackle, which will help shore up the O-line.
A lot of that defense coming back as well.
I think Texas is a legitimate national title contender, no doubt. But until someone proves otherwise, the SEC championship runs through Athens, Georgia.
I would agree. And they are number 2.
They're bringing back their quarterback, too. And I don't know if you watched him this year, but he can play.
He can play.
Now, what were they missing? They needed another receiver.
Yep.
So they went to Georgia Tech, and they signed the Kenyon kid. It's going to cut 6'4", 215, downfield kind of receiver. They needed –
They bring back Nate Frazier.
Bring back Nate Frazier, and that young offensive line is not so young anymore.
Right.
And they needed a twitchy edge guy because that's one thing they were missing last year. So they go to Auburn and they pick up a Morris Williams, who I think is going to be a good addition to that defense. I think will make a big difference there.
We'll see. I'm not sold on the Morris. I'm not sure that was a huge loss for Auburn, but okay.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
I think he'll give them a legitimate edge rusher that you have to account for.
We'll see.
Which they didn't really have last year. So Georgia is in every conceivable way. They don't have to replace a single coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
So look.
There again, there's your boy Bobo.
What am I going to say about Mike Bobo? All he's doing is running off titles. You know what I mean? But how am I can't even complain about Mike Bobo anymore. So, but yeah, the SEC championship runs through Athens until further notice.
Okay.
Until somebody proves me wrong.
Well, there's 1-2 or 2-1.
Yeah, I would put Texas at 2 though.
Okay.
I think they're the only 2 teams that I look at in the Southeastern Conference right now and I go, elite. Probably the only 2.
Okay. Number 3, Texas A&M. They bring back their quarterback. They bring back Carver, the wide receiver. Bring back the coach.
Mm-hmm. Bring back the coach, but they lost both coordinators.
Okay.
And I'll say this for Marcel Reed. His highs are really high, and he looks really good sometimes. But, man, when he's bad, he's bad.
He struggled at times.
I'm not sure about A&M at 3. I'm not sold on that.
Not sold. Number 4, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's got a lot of good things going. Coordinators are back. They're going to return a lot of people. They went to the portal and signed a couple of offensive linemen, which they desperately needed. Yeah. You get Mateer back. I don't know how you feel about John Mateer. I'm not that big a fan, but, you know.
He well, you know, the injury obviously was a big deal and kept him out of half the season. But
they didn't keep him out. He only missed like 3 games.
Did he not?
Yeah.
3 games?
I think it was 3.
Okay.
Remember, he came back, his thumb was still bleeding?
Yeah, okay. Well, let's say that hampered him for a lot of the season.
We assume. There are a couple of things that I look at with John Mateer in Oklahoma. His first few games of the year, yeah, he looked great. He's put up big numbers.
Mm-hmm. Against poor teams.
Was it injury, or did the defenses in the SEC do a little catch-up? You know, because I'm not sold on the offensive coordinator either. So we'll see. I do think Oklahoma belongs in that 3 to 6 range.
Okay.
I think they definitely belong in there.
3 to 6.
Somewhere in there.
They got LSU and Lane Kiffin number 4.
I hate to say it. I'm probably looking at LSU as 5. You know, I have maybe 4.
Okay.
You know, maybe 3. I live in tiers, Andy. Like Texas and Georgia to me is tier 1.
Okay. I thought you meant you had a sad life.
No. Tiers. Tier 1, Texas and Georgia. Tier 2, I think, is huge. Because this is if things fall just the right way, right?
Yeah.
Could wind up winning the conference. I got to put Texas A&M in there because of what they return, but they lose both coordinators. Oklahoma, I'm not a big fan of John Mateer or the offensive coordinator, but got to put them in there. LSU, Lane and Charlie Weiss and the players they brought in the portal, I'm not sure how healthy the quarterback's going to be coming off of Liz Frank surgery. And I'm not sure Hassan Longstreet is ready if he's not. So I don't know. They've got questions. Alabama's obviously got huge question marks, replacing 4 on the offensive line. I think they returned 3 offensive starters. New quarterback. Defensively, look pretty solid, but offensively, replacing a lot of people. And then Ole Miss is Trinidad Chambliss back. Because if he is, I think Ole Miss is in tier 2. where if things fall the right way, they could wind up in Atlanta. So, like I said, that's a big group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams.
Right.
And I'm not sure I agree with this order, but I do agree that those are the 5 I would have in my tier 2.
Okay. Well, so you don't disagree with them that much.
No, it's some of the later
Just a little bit of an order.
Some of the later stuff that I really disagree with.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll take another break, and we'll come back, and we'll run down the rest of this list right after these messages.
Two Rivers Lumber Company has a proud heritage in the state of Alabama and is excited to announce we are opening a new facility in the Lake Martin area late 2025. Our company specializes in southern yellow pine dimension lumber, and we plan to employ over 150 in our new community of Lake Martin. Two Rivers Lumber Company is a family-run business with over 45 years of service to the state. And we are happy to become a part of the Lake Martin community and want to wish the best of luck to all area athletic teams in all competitions. Two Rivers Lumber, Lake Martin's newest community partner, coming soon.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling, and Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. One final segment in the first hour of tonight's program. Missouri, we were looking at the power rankings for 2026, college football power rankings for 2026. These come from CBS Sports, and our old pal in the SEC, what's his name? You're not Dennis Dodd. Not Dennis Dodd.
About Brandon Marcello?
Brandon Marcello.
Yes.
Texas number 1 he has. Georgia number 2. Texas A&M, Oklahoma, LSU, Alabama number 6. Ole Miss number 7. He has the Missouri Tigers coming in at number 8.
I don't hate it. I don't think it takes a lot of imagination to put Missouri there.
That's pretty much where they've been.
And but I will say this for Missouri, I do like Austin Simmons. I liked him when he was at Ole Miss, and I think had Trinidad Chambliss not had like magic powder or something, I think Austin Simmons would have had a good year at Ole Miss last year. So them picking up Austin Simmons to play quarterback, I think is an upgrade to me from Bo Pribula.
Okay. We'll see. South Carolina coming in number 9.
Yeah. South Carolina has a chance, I think, to double their win total. They went 4-8 last year. I think they got a great chance to go 8-4. One, they got Mike Shula the hell out of the football building, and that's step one.
That's a good thing.
You know, step one in any recovery is admitting you have a problem, and when you have Mike Shula calling plays, you have a problem. And Garrett Riley coming in, who, by the way, his offense fits Lenore Sellers to an absolute T. They're going to keep the big burner at wide receiver. They bring in one of the top 2 offensive linemen in the portal to play left tackle. They keep their star edge rusher. Going to be a little young on defense, but if Lenore Sellers, if Garrett Riley can unlock Lenore Sellers and get him to play like we all kind of think Lenore Sellers is capable of, then yeah, it's a team that win 8 or 9 games again.
They still got the same head coach.
Look, I agree, but with him, and I've said this before, his coordinators matter so much because he was not one. He was a special teams coach.
Right.
So he's not an offensive expert. He's not a defensive expert. So he can't, like if the defensive coordinator is not getting the job done, he can't step over there and take it over. It's the same thing with the offense. So getting Garrett Riley in there, I think, on the offensive side will be a huge plus for South Carolina because he is the most CEO of CEO coaches. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right. Number 10, the Florida Gators.
Too high.
John Sumrall.
Too high. I think too high. And I know they've got some stuff. The Singleton kid they picked up from Auburn. They still got Dallas Wilson at the other receiver spot. Jaden Ball's coming back. They kept the quarterback who was the backup last year. The fans and the team really like him a lot, and they were able to keep him and bring in Aaron Philo from Duke. So don't be surprised if there's a little more competition to that quarterback job than people expect. And they hired, I think, 2 good coordinators. So there's a lot of things to like at Florida, but I don't know how you rank them above Tennessee right now. That just makes no sense. In fact, I would have Tennessee above. I would have Tennessee above Florida, South Carolina, and Missouri.
Well, does it depend on whether Joey Aguilar comes back or not?
Not really, because I think Heupel can just coach quarterbacks, and the 2 guys he's got. I mean, one was a high 4-star coming out of high school, the McIntyre kid. The other one was a top 5 quarterback in last year's class. So he's got some talent over there, and he could coach quarterbacks. So
right.
Whether Aguilar comes back or not, I would have them no lower than 8.
Number 12, the Auburn Tigers.
Again, I think and we'll see when the talent composites come out, right? But I think from a pure talent profile, Auburn probably takes a step back from where they were rated last year. Mm. But the big plus is you have a quarterback who can play. And that goes a long way because just having a quarterback who's not having to, they're not going to hand him the playbook and he goes, okay, man, I need to lock myself in a room for a weekend because he already knows this stuff. So you get a solid quarterback that can play, can make a big difference. I think the schedule's a little bit more favorable this year.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Auburn's star total goes down, win total goes up.
Oh, I think there's no doubt the win total will go up.
Oddly, yeah.
It is hard for me to imagine them going 5-7 again this year. And I mean,
it was hard for me to imagine they would go 5-7 this.
It was criminal that they went 5-7 last year. I mean, just criminal. It was one of the worst coaching performances we've seen in a long, long time. Mm. But I'm trying to figure out which one of those teams above them am I ranking Auburn ahead of? Maybe South Carolina?
Well, if they beat Florida.
That will be to me the most interesting early season game right there will be because it's in Jordan-Hare.
It is.
So it's a game if you're Auburn, both the new head coaches, not first-time head coaches, but both new head coaches. If you're Auburn, you've got to be looking at that and going, okay, that's one we need to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early in the year, that was
it game 2?
Well, it's one they could
win.
Game
2 or 3?
I think it's game 3.
Okay.
It is game 3. Baylor first, Southern Miss, and then Florida.
Okay.
All right, the Kentucky Wildcats. in new head coach as well.
Too high.
Too high.
Too high.
Too high at 13.
Yeah, too high at 13. This
Okay.
team was terrible last year.
They
and
were.
I know they spent some money in the portal, but it's not like they brought in 85 new players. I like Will Stein. I think he's a smart coach. I think their offense will be exciting. But you're going to rank them ahead of Vanderbilt that won 10 games last year?
Yeah, Vandy at 14. That's the Pavia's gone. They're going to fall right back to where they were.
And they might, but keep in mind the kid that's probably going to be their starter was committed to Georgia for a long time and was the top quarterback in the class. So,
do you think they bring? You think he starts?
I think
day
he'll
one?
be. I think he'll be game one. Yeah.
Really?
Barring injury, I think he'll start game one.
I didn't even know who the backup is this year.
And I'm not
Nobody
expecting
does.
another 10-win season out of Vanderbilt, but I think it is fair to have some expectations on Clark Lee this year. And I think anything less than 7 or 8 would be a disappointment.
Okay. They have Vandy, number 14, as you mentioned. Arkansas, 15.
Again, too high. Listen, Mississippi State's going to be better than Arkansas. They were better than Arkansas last year.
They were.
Arkansas hasn't really done anything. There's no continuity. You got a new coach coming in, Ryan Silverfield. He won some games at Memphis, but everybody wins games at Memphis. So, I'm not buying Arkansas at all. I think I would actually have Arkansas last, Kentucky at 15, Mississippi State at 14. Might have, I don't know, Auburn and Florida. I have to figure out who I think is going to win that game. One of them there, or maybe even South Carolina below them. But there's somewhere in there. If South Carolina didn't have Lenore Sellers, they'd be 3-4 spots lower than where they are.
Okay.
But yeah, Mississippi State being at 16, I don't know if you saw Camario Taylor, the quarterback they were playing late in the year llast year. Kid's got tools.
I did.
He can play.
Big kid too.
Yeah, Camario Taylor's the real deal. So, I think Mississippi State's 14. Maybe I argue 13, but 14 is probably about right. And I think they'll, they made a bowl game this year on the graduation rate thing, but I think they'll legit make one this year with the 6 wins.
All right. Well, there you go. JJ's power rankings.
JJ's power rankings. Georgia, Texas.
That's all you need to say.
I'm going to assume that that the quarterback is back, so give me Ole Miss, LSU, Alabama, Oklahoma. Give me South Carolina. Now, give me Tennessee, then South Carolina, then Mizzou. Give me Vandy. Auburn, Florida, Vandy, Mississippi State, Kentucky, Arkansas.
Okay. I think you said Vandy twice, but.
Oh, did I?
But maybe you like them twice as much.
Maybe I do.
Maybe so.
I don't really like them that much, but I think there's no reason they shouldn't win 7 or 8 games. They just should.
True. All right, we got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
At Central Alabama Community College, We provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Glory's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
Back with hour number 2 of Sports Blitz Live. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us this evening. Be sure to join us each and every Tuesday evening, 7 to 9, right here on Sports Blitz Live. Talked a lot about college athletics in the first hour, whether that be basketball or the upcoming football season. It's a while yet, but never too early to talk about some college football. Switching gears a little bit, the Super Bowl Sunday coming up. Super Bowl 60. That would be LX for all you Romans out there.
Yeah.
Santa Clara, California. This will be at 5:30 on the NBC network, the National Broadcasting Corporation or company. The Seahawks 4.5-point favorite.
That probably makes sense. I mean, the Seahawks probably have one of the top 3 rosters in the league. I mean, I think when you look at the Rams and their rosters right up there.
Yeah. Defense has been salty.
Been lights out. They've got a great return man, too, on special teams. And Sam Darnold's been solid, so can't take anything away from him. But
over under 46.5. First off, let's go with that.
Last time they played, they scored 52.
Last time they played, they scored 50.
52.
52?
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was 50. I thought it was
28-24, 52.
Okay, I thought it was 24-20. I'm sorry. All right, 28-20. Okay, so 52 points. Take the over.
It would lean that way. I haven't looked to see what the weather is going to be like in Santa Clara, but
it's got to be. You would think.
I mean, you would expect decent weather.
I mean, God does like the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, looking at these teams, one thing I noticed, I've got here in parentheses, JJ, is the playoff. Is what they're doing.
Gotcha.
So things tighten up in the playoffs.
Yes.
Now, the Seahawks were, in the regular season, 28.4 points and the Patriots 28.8 points. So both scoring 28, but the Seahawks have upped it to 36 in the playoffs. The Patriots are down to 18. Not a good sign for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Trending down, Seahawks trending up. However, when you look at the points given up, Seahawks remain the same, exactly the same, 16.5 in the regular season and in the playoffs. The Patriots down from 18 to 8.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel's doing a really good job.
He really is.
And we knew, I think anybody who had kind of followed the Titans when Vrabel was there, guy's a good defensive coach. He values a power running game. That's how he's gonna, when he gets to playoffs, that's how he's gonna beat you. It's not.
Yep.
We're not gonna try to score 35. We're gonna try to score 24, and dare you to do the same, right? So,
he seems to be a really good camaraderie, culture builder kind of guy.
Yeah, and he was that way at Tennessee. He just never had a quarterback. So he goes to New England. Now he's got Drake May, who looks like a rising star. So, I think, and I know the Seahawks are favored, and they should be, and they have a lot of talent, and that running game's been tremendous, and the Jackson Smith and Jigba is tremendous, and defense has been really good. I just kind of feel like Sam Darnold has a ceiling.
Yeah.
Now, he may bust right through it, on Sunday, but I just feel like Sam Darnold is due for a 2-3 interception kind of game. Really?
Well, now he'll give it away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, here's another one of those stats that is it just jumps out and slaps you in the face here. Two of them, really, that could be big-time factors in this game. Sam Darnold, 25 touchdowns, 14 picks. Been sacked 27 times.
Mm-hmm.
Drake May.
Really good protection.
Drake May, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, much better. Been sacked 47 times. Been sacked 15 times just in the playoffs.
Yeah.
With that defense for Seattle, that is not a good statistic for the Patriots. He's going to be running for his life.
Well, there's a couple of things with that. Yes, obviously when you give up 47 sacks, offensive line needs work. But some of that too, Drake May's in his second season, and he has not been real good about getting rid of the ball.
Yeah.
He likes to use his athleticism some, and sometimes maybe a little too much. When sometimes it's, just let's throw it away and live to play another down. And he'll get better at that as he goes. But the big thing is, with all that pressure, just 8 interceptions on the year, 31 touchdowns, 8 picks.
Yeah.
So, I can live with it. Don't turn the ball over. I'll live with it.
Yeah. Now, here's the counter to that. Rushing yards, Drake made 450 rushing yards on the year. Sam Darnold only 95. Escapability. When he does get rushed, Drake May can turn it, into a gain, into a first down.
He can.
Sam Darnold, not going to do it.
And like I said, sometimes May tries a little too hard with that stuff. Let's call it the Jalen Milroe effect, where sometimes you just got to get rid of the ball instead of just trying to make a play.
Yeah.
But with his athleticism, sometimes he's just able to make a play. And that can, that can be a little boom or bust sometimes. But when it booms, it can really win you a game.
Yeah, no doubt. So you think with these statistics, the way they line up, that 4.5 is legitimate?
No.
It's about no.
I think the wrong team's favored.
The wrong team is favored.
I like the Pats by a couple.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
27-24.
All right. You can hold that prediction for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go ahead and take another break, and we'll be back with more. right after these messages.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
If you're tired of the same old and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City. Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full-service repair and installation on all major brands, from drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. We are rolling through the show tonight. Seems to be flying by.
Yeah.
Seems to be flying by. All right. There are what's known as prop bets.
Yes.
For all you out there that are not degenerate gamblers, there are prop bets. These are things that, not just what's the score going to be.
Yeah.
These are all different. And when it comes to the Super Bowl, these are just the tip of the iceberg.
You can bet on who wins the coin toss. You can bet on how long the national anthem will be. Will it, over or under this amount of time?
Colors of things. Just all kind of. You can bet on about anything.
Yes.
Now, these are just some. So we'll throw these out here. Now, obviously, the value of these things range wildly as well. We'll just start with some of these. These are from FanDuel. These are legitimate. If you want to make if you feel like you get a little itchy, you want to drop a dime, any player to record 506 plus passing yards, and I'm assuming, look, I say any player, that's the way it's listed. Probably going to be either one of the quarterbacks,
It would have to
I
be,
would guess, unless something really weird happens. 506. I don't know where they got that number.
It's got to be a record number or something.
506 passing yards. 15,000 plus 15,000. So you drop $100. You win that bet.
You win $15,000.
$15,000. So that's a pretty good return on investment.
Excellent.
Any chance Sam Darnold or Drake May throws for 507 yards?
Against these two defenses, I would call it next to none.
Next to none.
And that's why it pays like it does.
Yeah. Any player to record 216-plus receiving yards plus 3,500.
Yeah, 3,500, not 1,000.
3,500. That's 216. I mean, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, you could see that. Jackson Smith and Jigba has a big game.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely why the odds are lower. Definitely more realistic.
Is that the one? Is that one that you would consider?
No.
No, you would not take a bet on that.
It's not a. The thing is, I'm not sure it's that much more likely in this game with these two defenses to justify the lower odds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Any player to record 205 rushing yards, 206 rushing yards plus, I guess.
Yeah, 205 plus.
Yeah.
It's going off at plus 10,000, so $100 to win 10K. That could happen, but man, 200-yard rushing gains in the NFL that's hard. They're
Derrick Henry ain't in this game.
Yeah, they're few and far between.
Yeah. Either quarterback to record 7+ passing touchdowns plus 20,000.
Yeah, there's a reason that pays 20K. It ain't gonna happen.
6.
They can make that plus 50K.
6 touchdown passes in a Super Bowl. Who did it?
Doug Williams?
Steve Young.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. That's why it's 7. I don't know if anybody's had more than that, but or if anybody's has tied him at 6. But either quarterback, except if you're not throwing for 500 yards, you're not getting 7 touchdown passes. I doubt. Any player to record 15+ receptions.
That one actually, I can see that happening because both of these teams have number 1 wideouts, and so that's one that you throw a bunch of short passes, you can get there.
Yeah. Repeat the score. What was this? For 5 years ago, 4 years ago. 6 years ago, I don't know when the Patriots and the Seahawks.
Oh, I don't think this is a. Is this a?
I'm just saying,
is this
when was
Super Bowl or is this from the regular season?
I was thinking it was from the last Super Bowl, but
could be. All right, so this is one that I'm actually shocked at the odds.
Okay.
Going off at 35,000 to 1.
Yeah.
You bet $100 and you win 35,000. If the score is Patriots 28, Seahawks 24. That is a very realistic score in this game. That's a very realistic score in this game.
They obviously don't think the Patriots are going to win, number one.
Well, they are 4.5 point underdog for a reason.
Yeah.
But, and the Seahawks do have the better roster. I think
it has to be exact, obviously.
Probably also odds that this game is maybe not that high scoring, although I think they're kind of undervaluing, especially the Seahawks offense, because they can get up and go. But yeah, if you wanted to, like I told you earlier, if I had $100 that I just wanted to set on fire and forget about, that might be the one I do, just on the off chance I get lucky. It's better odds than the lottery, and I'm going to spend $100 to win $35K. That one, I can see that.
Of the millions of people that are going to watch this game and bet on this game, I got to think a lot of people are going to take that. At least, I mean, a lot of people got $100 they just throw away.
Yeah. Not me.
Not me.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Some of you out there.
Yeah, some of you, some of the Luke Robinsons.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Any lineman to score an offensive touchdown?
This one, it's only plus 2,500, so again, much better odds.
That's never going to happen. No.
You don't see a situation where Vrabel puts a big D lineman in at fullback on the goal line and hands it to him, lets him punch it in. Or maybe they go with an unbalanced line down on the goal line with that third offensive tackle, sneak him off into the corner.
Now he is sneaky to do that.
Yeah, that one. That's why the odds are 2,500 because that's not nearly unthinkable.
Okay. Darno or May each complete.
Not or. And.
25 plus.
Yes.
Yeah, not or, but and. Drake May and May each complete 25 plus passes. That one seems reasonable to me as well.
It does seem reasonable. That's why it's plus 2,000, especially if both defenses are shutting down the run.
Yeah.
And you have to go to the pass early. You could see that happening.
I would not. It would not surprise me at all to see both of these quarterbacks probably attempt 30
to 35.
I was going to say 35 to 40 passes.
Yeah, I think both of these teams are going to want to run the ball, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was more like 30 than 35.
Yeah.
But if you're throwing a bunch of dink and dunk, you can go 25 and 32.
No doubt. The Seahawks special teams score the first touchdown.
Yeah.
Or the Patriots special teams score the first touchdown.
I was actually trying to look this up. I'm trying to remember his name. The kick returner for Seattle. I can't remember his name.
He's had
a couple of touchdowns this year.
Oh, okay. That's why theirs is lower than the Patriots.
Exactly. But they've got a high level kick returner. I could see that one happening on either an opening kickoff or an early punt return, something like that.
And then the opening kickoff return for a touchdown.
Again, that's
plus 8,000.
If I knew that the Seahawks were going to be returning it, it's not a bad bet.
I can't remember if it was today or yesterday. The anniversary of the Ravens and the Giants Super Bowl back when Ray Lewis won the MVP. But 2 touchdowns returned, or 2 kickoffs returned for touchdowns in that game. So didn't happen on the first play, but both teams returned one for a touchdown in that game. So it's not unprecedented. No touchdowns in the game.
That'd be a fun one to play because both defenses are really good. Drake May's a young quarterback. Sam Darnold, I still think, is untrustworthy.
And again, the Patriots and the Rams, it was 13-3.
Mm-hmm.
That was only 1 touchdown in that game.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that would be a hard one to hit. That's why it's plus
17 and a half, $17,500 on that. And then the game goes into double overtime.
I don't see that happening. Too many coaches now going for it on 4th downs and stuff. I don't, in the old days when you had 4th and 3 at the opponent's 19-yard line, you kicked the field goal to tie the game.
Yeah.
These days, guys are just going for it. So It's hard for me to imagine that happening.
There you go. Prop bets. There's some opportunity for you out there. If you got a extra dime or two you want to drop on the game. We'll go ahead and take another break, but don't go anywhere. More to come right after this.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
A fresh start begins at home. This new year, Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is bringing comfort your way with maintenance inspections starting at just $29 and installations as low as $50 a month. Start the year right with Dixie.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Only about 30 more minutes left in tonight's show. We'll switch it up here a little bit, and then we'll kind of round it out with a little Super Bowl prediction.
Nice.
Do a little Would You Rather. We hadn't done this on the show in a while.
Okay.
JJ loves these. Would you rather, JJ, wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week?
I'm going to go underwear for a week.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just going to tell you, and I don't mind saying it on television, I got stinky feet.
Uh-oh.
No, not like just on a daily basis, because, you know, I shower every day.
Sure.
You know, I'm a clean guy.
Well, I hope so.
But, you know, if I wear the same shoes for more than a couple of days in a row,
Not
you know
good.
what I mean?
Not good.
So, yeah, I'll put up with the discomfort of the underwear for a week, because at least it's a week.
Yeah. Yeah. A month is a long time.
Month is a long.
It's a long time.
That's a long time.
We're having the same. So any kind of, you know, when you were an athlete in your younger days, you wear.
What you're gonna ask?
Did you ever have anything like that? Or you?
I did. My junior year in high school, playing football.
Yeah.
I had a pair of boxers that I liked to wear under my girdle pad, right?
Right.
And they were just really comfortable, and they fit really well, and I liked them. Well, I started wearing them the second week of the season. We lost our season opener, and we won. So I said, well, I'll wear them again this week. I just kept them in the locker, and so every week I just pull them out at game time and put them on. Well, we didn't lose again, Andy. But we won the next 13 games and won a state championship.
Ah.
And they were never washed, and they never left that locker.
Did they go to the next season?
No. They were literally by the end of that season, they had no bottom anymore. They were more like a skirt.
Oh,
like
really?
Kilt, I don't even remember. I'm trying to remember what they had on them. I think they had smiley faces or something on them. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yes, I have done that for 13 weeks.
Wow.
Three full months.
So you're okay. So this is actually a real world experience here.
Now I wasn't wearing them every day.
Okay, well that's good.
Just every Friday night for a few hours.
But man, those things by the end of the year,
things stunk.
Wow.
They could walk on their own. Yeah.
All right, here we go. JJ, would you rather work an overtime shift with your annoying boss, which who will remain nameless, or
I'm not going to name it, but
or spend a full day with your mother-in-law?
As someone with an annoying boss, and as someone with a mother-in-law who could be, God rest her soul, a little testy, my wife would readily admit that.
Okay.
This one kind of hits home for me.
But
I have worked many late nights with the annoying boss. So, and I have spent full days with my late mother-in-law. I'm gonna go a full day. Oof. I think I'll take the overtime shift. Yeah, give me that one.
Yeah, at least, at least you and John could talk about something,
Yeah.
I got something to talk about. Would you rather always have BO and not know it, or always smell BO on everyone else?
Everyone else. That would include my wife?
I guess so.
Included on everyone else?
I guess.
I don't want to smell BO on my wife. I'd rather just have it myself. I'll take it myself.
Yeah.
Anybody else, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't, because I don't have to be. I don't sleep next to you.
That's right. Well, if you don't know it,
then I don't.
It doesn't
bother me.
What do you care?
Yeah.
I can tell you, JJ, the shorts, man. You got to get rid of the shorts, or is that you that smells? All right, one more, and then we got to take a break. Would you rather watch nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies or nothing but horror movies?
This is a trick question because Hallmark Christmas movies are horror movies. I'll go with the horror movies all day. I can't stand the Hallmark Christmas.
Can't do it.
I can't make it through 10 minutes of one.
They're all the same movie, really.
No, it's all the same movie.
Yeah.
But I can't do it.
Do you like horror movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it my favorite genre or anything, but I like a good horror movie as much as the next person.
Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll come back, may write down a few more of these, and then we'll close out the show a little bit. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now, let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now, they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
At
C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SEC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE master tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Only a couple more segments left in tonight's show. We are doing a little fun stuff here to close out the things. Tonight. Would you rather? We do these on occasion here on the Blitz. Would you rather, JJ, always be 10 minutes late? Always be 10 minutes late, or always be 20 minutes early?
And my kids will tell you one saying they grew up with and that they still remind me of all the time. If you're not 5 minutes early, you're late.
That's what.
So no, I will forever want to be early than late.
You're always
I get
early.
all out of sorts if I'm late.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just about courtesy, man.
It is, and you know,
time.
and planning. I mean, plan your activity. You know, you got to be somewhere. Be there.
Yeah, my brother, just his family's always late. So we always tell them we'll be 30. We're starting the thing 30 minutes early.
Yeah, we've got something like that.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law's that way.
Yeah, everybody's got one in their family. They're always late. Okay, would you rather spend a week in the forest or a night in a real haunted house?
Does it matter that I don't believe haunted houses are real?
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
I really think I'd rather do the haunted house thing, man.
No forest.
Like a night or two in the forest.
Are you a camping guy? No, you don't like camping.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just I like my shower in the morning.
Okay.
Like my coffee.
I see.
Yeah.
You know, there's something about a forest. The whole Blair Witch thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look, you know, some people looked at that and said that's kind of goofy, but everybody's been out in the woods at some time or another. And there is something
creepy.
It can be creepy. That was
my thing on the Blair Witch Project. I thought one genius. They spent supposedly $50,000 to make this movie.
Yeah,
and it makes hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, Chris Rock once did a joke where he said, "Blair Witch Project made $150 million, and only cost $50,000 to make." He said, "If that cost $50,000, somebody's walking around with $49,000 in their pocket."
Yeah,
but So I get where he's going. But I thought it was very creative, geniusly done.
No doubt. And again, the setting is what made it. All right. Would you rather? Now, this is, would you rather find a rat in your kitchen or a roach in your bed?
We're going to grill up that rat, and then we're going to call the exterminator, get him over there, and we're going to take care of that problem. But I don't want no roach crawling in my bed.
No roach crawling in your bed. No. Yeah, that is.
I'll dump everything out of the fridge. We'll empty the pantry and just start over. But no roaches in the bed.
And look, I mean, everybody looks at you. You think about that and you say that, and we all look at we know where roaches are and all that. But it happens to every house. I mean,
oh yeah,
you can't avoid it.
Oh yeah,
it's going to happen at some point in time or another.
We had some like flying critters once that showed up in our pantry, and so we called our pest control guy because he comes out like once a month.
Sure.
And we're like, hey, what the damn, and it was some kind of thing that if flour, I guess there was some flour that was kind of exposed. I guess the bag wasn't completely closed or something, and that's where they were coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And so since then, we've been keeping them in Tupperware containers in there just so they're tightly sealed, no more problem.
I was laying in my bed, and I was looking out, and you're watching TV, and there was a blur of something, and I looked and I saw, and I didn't, and I thought, well, maybe I was just, you just, maybe it's just a flash of light or something.
Yeah.
And then it happened again. I looked at it, I looked twice, and it happened again. And I looked, little mouse, running across there, but he didn't last too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good broom will take care of that.
Yeah. Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button in your life?
This one's the easiest one of the night to me.
Wow.
Give me the rewind button. I can't tell you how many times I've been like, I shouldn't have done that. Or, man, I shouldn't have said that. Or, whatever. It's like, oh, man, I really screwed that up.
Yeah.
Give me the rewind button.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I like that. Would you rather lose all your teeth or lose a day of your life every time you kissed someone?
Two things I know to be true, Andy. One, they do wonderful things with dentures these days.
It's true.
Two, death is permanent.
That is true.
Okay. Those two things I know. So, yeah, give me that. Just take the teeth. Go ahead.
Wow. Lose one day of your life every time you kiss somebody. Depends on how much you like kissing, I guess.
Hey, listen, my wife will tell you she gets a goodbye kiss every morning when I leave. She gets a hello kiss every night when I get home. So that's 2 days.
You ain't. Yeah.
I'm trading 2 days for 1 day
every day. That's not good, yeah. Would you rather, and hey, my grandfather, I never saw him with the teeth in his mouth. And he could gum that food like nobody's business. Would you rather be forced to live the same day over and over again for a full year or take 3 years off the end of your life?
Groundhog Day is one of my favorite movies.
Just yesterday, Groundhog Day.
I love that movie. I think there's a lot of great life lessons in there. That sort of thing. I would gladly do the same day over and over again for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could find some way to entertain myself. I mean, there's activities. And if I know I'm just going to be reliving it the next day, then I don't really have to worry that, like, I didn't get my work done or I forgot to get the trash to the road or, whatever. So I could, like, hey, today I'm going down to Wetumpka. I'm going to hit the casino.
There you go.
And I'm going to get the money back the next day.
And if you could pick the day, I've had some really nice days.
There you go.
That I could choose from.
Well, yeah.
That I could live over and over again.
Here. It doesn't say that.
It doesn't. It just says be forced to live the same day over and over again.
You'd do the kick six every day, wouldn't you?
No. No, I wouldn't, actually.
Okay.
That was a good one. But I've had some better days than that, actually. But look, anyway, there you go. Good job. That was very good. Very honest answers. Appreciate that. Got to take one final segment. We'll be back. Or one final break. We'll be back with the final segment right after this.
If you're tired of the same old, and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Zaxby's birthday cake milkshakes are back. Just in time for Zaxby's 35th birthday, so they're gifting you half-off handcrafted milkshakes. Happy birthday to us all. Zaxby's handcrafted milkshakes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of Sports Blitz Live on this Tuesday evening. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. Super Bowl 60, Patriots and the Seahawks, Santa Clara, California, on Sunday. Give me a winner, a score, and an MVP.
I can kind of take my time on this, right? Because we've
Sure.
got time.
We got time. We got a few minutes.
There's a trend going on that I firmly disagree with.
Okay.
Disagree
with.
Yeah, I firmly disagree with. And the trend is, and especially true in the NFL, if you listen to like national broadcasters, analysts, this sort of thing. Colin Cowherd's one of the guiltiest parties on this. That if you're looking for a head coach, you've got to go find the young, innovative, smart offensive guy. The Atlanta Falcons just did this with Kevin Stefanski. I think it's a horrible hire. And I know he's an Ivy League graduate. I don't care.
That's the guy from the Browns?
Yeah, I don't care how smart he is. he's lost a lot of football games. Now, it's Cleveland. You know,
everybody loses football games.
But again, there's this trend. Oh, you got to go hire the young, smart, innovative offensive guy. The two coaches that are coaching in this Super Bowl are Mike Vrabel, a former defensive player and defensive coach, and Mike McDonald, a former defensive coordinator. And both of them have put together really good offenses to go with their really good defenses. You know why? Because they're just good football coaches. Go hire the best available football coach that you think can run your program. Don't worry about whether they're the bright, offensive, innovative mind, or everybody's looking to recreate Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan, and both of those guys have one thing in common: before they're offensive whizzes, they're football coaches. They're culture guys. Look at how their teams play. Same thing true of McDonald and Vrabel.
Yeah.
So, you want a winner? As you know, I'm taking the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the way their defense is playing right now. And I'm not sure that I trust Sam Darnold. I think he'll turn it over a couple of times. I think the MVP I don't think it's going to be Drake May. I think it's going to be Ramondre Stevenson, the running back for the Patriots. I'll give it to Ramondre Stevenson. I think he'll have a couple of touchdowns in the game. So give me the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson is MVP. What was the other question?
Score.
Oh, let's have some fun. Plus 35,000, 28-24.
How about that? If it's 30, it's
28-24, and I didn't put 100 down on that. You should.
If I come in here on Monday and it's 28-24, and you are not rolling in the money, that I'm gonna be disappointed.
I will be too.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. I don't think I've pulled for the Patriots all that often, but I kind of like Vrabel. I think I'm gonna pull for the Patriots.
The Seahawks have the better roster.
They do.
The Seahawks have the better roster. I just think that, and again, if Sam Darnold wins this game, he may be the MVP and throw 4 touchdowns. I don't know. And if so, the reclamation project is complete, and he is now an established high-level starter in the NFL. And he may already be that. And he'll deserve his flowers. But I remember that 14-3 Minnesota team that he wet the bed in the playoffs in. Yeah. And I just wonder, does he have a game like that in him where he takes 9 sacks and throws 3 picks? And, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll go 24-17.
Seahawks.
We'll see what happens, but enjoyed it.
Yes.
Looking forward to it, and we may do this again next Tuesday.
I think we are doing this again next Tuesday,
that?
from what I understand. So.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. He is JJ. I'm Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Zaxby's birthday cake milkshakes are back. Just in time for Zaxby's 35th birthday, so they're gifting you half-off handcrafted milkshakes. Happy birthday to us all. Zaxby's handcrafted milkshakes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.